Some of us wake up every morning, and the very first thing we do is talk ourselves out of our destiny. We whisper doubts, fears, and excuses before the sun even kisses the horizon. But what if I told you that the words you speak to yourself first thing in the morning can change the course of your day, your year, your life? Yes! I'm talking about the P6 word in self-talk, the power in declaration. Today, I want you to hear me clearly. Your mornings are sacred. They are your launch pad. They are your prayer, your battle, your victory, all wrapped into the first moments of your day. So I'm about to give you 5 powerful things to tell yourself every morning, things that will shake your soul, align your purpose, and set you on a path of unstoppable success. Are you ready to speak life into your destiny? Because it starts right now. I want you to hear me clearly when I say this: you are worthy. Not someday, not after you've fixed every flaw, not after the world gives you permission, but right now, this very moment, you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of peace. And yes, you are worthy of your dreams. There is a power in declaring your worth first thing in the morning because it sets the tone for your entire day. The very first thought you think about yourself creates the atmosphere for everything else. If you wake up telling yourself that you're not enough, if you wake up telling yourself that you have to earn the right to be happy, then guess what? You've already built a wall between yourself and the life you're meant to live. But when you begin your day with, "I am worthy of all that I desire," you are breaking those walls down. You are tearing down the doubts, the insecurities, and the whispers of fear that tell you to stay small, to settle for less, to shrink back when opportunity knocks. And let me be real with you, there are people who will try to make you feel unworthy. There are circumstances that will challenge your belief in yourself. There are voices from the past, echoes of failure, and moments of rejection that may scream in your ear that you don't measure up. But hear me when I say this: you are not what others think of you. You are not what your failures say about you. You are not what your setbacks define you as. Your worth is not conditional on the approval of anyone else. Your worth is inherent. It is your birthright. It is the truth that was written into your very being the moment you came into this world. And when you begin every morning declaring, "I am worthy of all that I desire," you are reminding yourself of that truth. You are telling your soul that it is time to rise, that it is time to step into your calling, that it is time to embrace the abundance that has been waiting for you all along. Think about the way your words shape your reality. When you tell yourself you are worthy, your mind starts to align with that truth. You begin to make choices that reflect your value. You start to demand respect, not because you are arrogant, but because you recognize your own dignity. You start to take opportunities that you might have passed over before. Doors that once seemed closed begin to open because you walk into every room with the quiet authority of someone who knows their worth. And let me remind you, this is not selfishness. This is not pride. This is self-recognition. This is the acknowledgement that the gifts, the talents, and the desires planted in your heart were meant to flourish. And you cannot flourish if you are denying your own worth. So speak it. Speak it with conviction. Speak it like your life depends on it, because in truth it does. Stand in the mirror if you have to. Lift your hands to the sky if you must, and declare, "I am worthy of all that I desire." Say it until your spirit believes it. Say it until your mind accepts it. Say it until your heart carries it into every moment of your day. Because when you recognize your worth, you are no longer living in hesitation. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are no longer settling for less than what God, what life, what destiny intended for you. You are stepping into the fullness of who you are, into the abundance of what you were created to experience, into the joy and the peace and the purpose that belongs to you simply because you exist. And so every morning, make this your declaration. Let it be the first thing your mind and your heart hear. Let it be the drumbeat of your spirit, the fuel that propels you forward. Because when you tell yourself, "I am worthy of all that I desire," you are not just speaking words, you are speaking life. You are speaking destiny. You are speaking power into the very fabric of your existence, and nothing can stop what God has placed inside of you from coming forth when you believe in your own worth. I need you to hear me today. Fear is a liar. Fear will tell you that you can't, that you shouldn't, that it's too hard, too late, too much. Fear will whisper in the quiet moments of your mind. It will shout in the chaos of your life. And it will try to convince you that you are weak, that you are unprepared, that you are not enough. But let me tell you something powerful, something undeniable, something that can change the course of your life. You are stronger than your fears. Yes, stronger than every doubt, every insecurity, every what if that tries to hold you back. Stronger than the voices that tell you to give up before you even begin. Stronger than the chains of yesterday that cling to your heart and weigh down your spirit. Every one of us has faced fear. Some of us have stared it in the face in the middle of the night. Some of us have felt it grip our hearts when opportunity knocks, when change comes, when life demands more of us than we think we can give. And yet, here you are still standing, you are still breathing. You are still fighting. That right there is proof that fear does not define you. That right there is proof that the strength of God, the strength within you, the power of your spirit is greater than anything fear can throw at you. And it is time for you to declare it every single morning. I am stronger than my fears. Say it with conviction. Say it with boldness. Say it until your soul feels it and your mind begins to believe it. Because words have power. Words move mountains. Words break chains. And when you speak strength into your life, fear loses its grip. Think about the things you have already overcome. Remember the battles that seemed impossible, the challenges that left you questioning your very existence, the moments when it felt like the weight of the world was pressing down on you. And yet you survived, you rose, you endured, you conquered. That is the proof you need. Every scar, every tear, every struggle you have faced is a testament to your strength. Fear may try to convince you that you are small, that you cannot handle it, but your past, your experience, your perseverance shouts louder than any whisper of doubt. You are stronger than your fears because you have faced them and you are still here. And let me tell you, fear is not something to avoid. Fear is something to confront. Fear is a signal that you are on the edge of growth, that you are stepping into new territory, that you are reaching beyond what is comfortable. Every morning when you declare, I am stronger than my fears, you are training your mind to meet challenges with courage. You are telling your heart to beat louder than the panic, to push through the uncertainty, to walk boldly into the unknown. You are arming yourself with resilience, determination, and faith. So when fear comes knocking and it will, do not back down. Stand tall. Lift your chin. Look it squarely in the eye and say, you do not control me. I am stronger than you. Say it until the tremble in your hands stops. Say it until the anxiety in your chest melts. Say it until your spirit rises and walks with courage, with confidence, with authority over every fear that tries to slow you down. Because the truth is this, you were created for greatness. You were born to rise. You were designed to overcome. And no matter how loud fear screams, no matter how dark it seems, no matter how impossible the challenge appears, you are stronger than your fears. And every morning when you speak it into existence, when you tell your soul, I am stronger than my fears, you are not just claiming strength, you are claiming your life. You are stepping into your destiny. You are rising above the limits that fear tried to impose on you. You are walking boldly into a future that fear could never hold back, because nothing is more powerful than the courage and strength that already lives inside of you. Every morning, before you let the world speak into your ear, before you allow circumstances to dictate your mood, before the problems of yesterday try to steal the joy of today, I want you to make a declaration. Say it loud, say it proud, say it until it echoes in every corner of your mind. Today, I choose faith over fear. You see, fear will always try to come knocking. Fear will try to paralyze your steps, cloud your vision, and convince you that the challenges ahead are too great for you to overcome. Fear will tell you that the odds are stacked against you, that the timing is wrong, that you are not ready. But faith is louder than fear. Faith does not tremble in the face of uncertainty. Faith does not shrink when life gets hard. Faith moves mountains. Faith gives you the courage to step forward when fear wants you to stay put. Faith is not blind. Faith is not passive. Faith is an active choice, a conscious decision you make every morning to believe that no matter how stormy the waters, no matter how dark the night, no matter how impossible the situation may seem, there is a power greater than your problems, a light brighter than your doubts, a God bigger than your fears. When you choose faith over fear, you are telling the universe, I will not be paralyzed. I will not be defeated. I will not be limited by what I cannot see, because I trust what I cannot yet see will come to pass. That is the power of declaration. That is the power of speaking life over your circumstances before the day even begins. Think about the times in your life when fear wanted to hold you back. Maybe it was stepping into a new job, a new relationship, a new opportunity. Maybe it was making a choice that required courage, that demanded trust, that stretched you beyond your comfort zone. In those moments, fear whispered in your ear, you are not ready. You will fail. You cannot do it. And yet every time you acted in faith, every time you stepped forward despite the fear, something miraculous happened. The very thing you thought was impossible began to unfold. Doors opened, opportunities appeared, blessings were released. That is the power of choosing faith over fear. That is the difference between living in limitation and living in abundance. Faith gives you eyes to see beyond the present moment. Faith allows you to walk in confidence even when the path is unclear. Faith empowers you to take risks that fear would never allow you to take. And the beauty of it is, faith is not something you wait for. Faith is something you declare. Faith is something you practice. Faith is something you choose every single day. Every morning, you have a decision to make. Will you let fear run your day, your life, your destiny, or will you choose faith and step into the fullness of what is meant for you? So as you rise today, as the sun breaks over the horizon and fills the sky with light, make this your first thought, your first word, your first declaration. Today, I choose faith over fear. Let it resonate in your spirit. Let it fuel your steps. Let it remind you that no matter what challenges you face, no matter what setbacks try to slow you down, you have the power to walk forward with confidence, knowing that faith will never fail you. Fear may knock, fear may shout, fear may try to intimidate, but when you choose faith, fear has no authority over you. Faith is your shield, your sword, your guide, and your light. And remember this, choosing faith over fear is not just a statement. It is a lifestyle. It is a rhythm of the heart. It is a decision to trust the process, trust your purpose, and trust the one who holds your destiny in his hands. Every morning when you speak it, believe it, and live it, you are stepping into a life that fear could never touch. You are stepping into a life of boldness, of victory, of unstoppable possibility. Today, you choose faith over fear, and that choice will change everything. Listen to me today. I want you to understand something that can change the trajectory of your life. You are the author of your story, not your past, not your circumstances, not the mistakes, not the setbacks, not the people who doubted you, not even the storms that have tried to drown your dreams. You are the one holding the pen. You have the power to write, to rewrite, and to edit the narrative of your life every single day. Too many people live as though they are trapped in a story written by someone else, as though life has handed them a script they have no right to change. But I am here to tell you that is a lie straight from the enemy. You are not a character in someone else's play. You are the creator, the visionary, the author, and the protagonist of your own journey. Every morning when you declare, I am the author of my story, you are reclaiming your power. You are taking back the pen from fear, from doubt, from negativity, from anything that would try to dictate the direction of your life. Think about it for a moment. Your past does not define you. Your failures do not define you. The heartbreaks, the rejections, the disappointments, they are not the final chapter. They are merely pages that have taught you, strengthened you, and prepared you for what is next. And when you speak those words, I am the author of my story, you are telling yourself that today is a new page, a fresh chapter, a blank canvas waiting for your creativity, your courage, and your determination. You are telling your soul that you will not be a victim of circumstance, that you will not be held hostage by fear, that you will not allow someone else to dictate the plot of your life. You are reclaiming your narrative, and with every breath, every step, every decision, you are writing your destiny. Being the author of your story means that you take responsibility for the direction of your life. It means that you stop blaming the past, stop making excuses, and stop giving away your power to what has already happened. It means that you recognize your mistakes, learn from them, and move forward with wisdom. It means that you honor your successes, no matter how small, and let them fuel your journey. You are not defined by what you have endured. You are defined by how you respond to what you have endured. And when you understand that you are the author, you understand that you can change the ending of your story at any time. You can turn pain into purpose, setbacks into comebacks, and struggles into triumphs. Every day you wake up, you are given a choice. You can write in fear, hesitation, and doubt, or you can write in courage, faith, and determination. You can allow the critics, the naysayers, and the voices of limitation to write your lines for you, or you can speak your own truth, follow your own vision, and live your own story with boldness. You are not here to play small. You are not here to follow someone else's script. You are here to create, to lead, to inspire, and to leave a legacy. And that legacy begins with the words you speak to yourself every morning, the decisions you make every day, and the actions you take to bring your story to life. So stand up and declare it with me. I am the author of my story. Say it until your spirit believes it. Say it until your mind accepts it. Say it until every part of you understands that you are the one in control, the one steering the ship, the one writing the chapters that will define your destiny. Your past may have been written, but your future is unwritten. Your past may have shaped you, but it does not control you. Your future is in your hands, and you are the one holding the pen. Every morning, speak it, believe it, live it, and let your story unfold the way you were always meant to write it, with courage, with power, with faith, and with victory. I need you to hear me today, loud and clear. You are unstoppable. Not someday, not when things get easier, not when the storms pass, not when everyone finally believes in you. You are unstoppable right now. There is a fire inside of you, a power within you, a resilience in your spirit that no circumstance, no failure, no rejection, no disappointment, no human being, and no force of nature can ever extinguish. The word unstoppable does not mean that the journey is easy. It does not mean there will be no obstacles. It does not mean there will be no struggle. Unstoppable does not mean perfect. Unstoppable means that no matter what comes, no matter how hard life pushes, no matter how many times you fall, you will rise again. You will keep moving. You will keep fighting. You will keep declaring your destiny. You are unstoppable because your spirit is unbreakable. Think about all the times you wanted to quit, all the times you thought it was too much, all the times fear whispered in your ear that you could not go on. And yet, here you are. You are still standing. You are still breathing. You are still trying, still learning, still growing. That right there, that act of showing up despite the pain, despite the fear, despite the doubt, that right there is proof that you are unstoppable. You have already survived battles that would have defeated someone else. You have already overcome obstacles that others said were impossible. You have already walked through fires that could have burned your spirit. And each time you did, you became stronger, wiser, more resilient. Each time you refused to give up, you became unstoppable in ways that fear and doubt could never touch. Being unstoppable is a mindset. It is a declaration of who you are before the world tells you who you should be. It is a refusal to let temporary setbacks define your permanent destiny. It is a recognition that your dreams, your vision, and your purpose are bigger than the challenges you face. When you wake up in the morning and say, I am unstoppable, you are not just repeating words. You are setting the tone for your entire day. You are telling your mind, your body, and your soul that no matter what comes, you will not be moved. You are telling the universe that you refuse to be limited by circumstance, that you refuse to be defined by other people's expectations, that you refuse to settle for less than what was created for you. And let me remind you, life will test you. Life will challenge you. Life will try to knock you down when you least expect it. But being unstoppable is not about avoiding the storm. It is about dancing in the rain, walking through the fire, running through the obstacles, and laughing in the face of impossibility. Being unstoppable is about knowing that every fall is just a setup for a rise, every loss is just a lesson, and every struggle is just a step toward the victory that is already written in your destiny. So every morning, make this your declaration. Let it be the first thing you speak to your soul. Let it be the drumbeat that drives your steps. Say it with conviction, say it with power, say it until you feel it in every fiber of your being. I am unstoppable. Let it resonate in your mind. Let it ignite your spirit, and let it propel you forward with courage, confidence, and unstoppable determination. Because when you believe it, when you declare it, when you live it, there is nothing in this world that can stand in your way. You are unstoppable. Your dreams are unstoppable. Your purpose is unstoppable. Your life is unstoppable. And no one, nothing, no circumstance, and no fear can ever take that away from you. And now, before you walk out of this room, before the noise of the world tries to reclaim your mind, I need you to remember this moment. Remember the power you felt when you heard the truth about who you are. Because tomorrow morning, life will test you. Doubt will knock. Fear will whisper. Circumstances will challenge everything you declared today. But when that happens, I want you to stand tall and speak back with authority. Tell yourself you are worthy. Tell yourself you are stronger than fear. Tell yourself you choose faith. Tell yourself you hold the pen. Tell yourself you are unstoppable. Because when you speak those words, you are not just talking, you are activating something on the inside of you. You are calling forth strength that has been dormant. You are awakening destiny that has been waiting for your voice. This is not motivation for a moment. This is transformation for a lifetime. You did not come this far to shrink back. You did not survive what you survived to settle for less. You were built to rise, wired to win, and designed to overcome. So go out and live like you believe it, walk like you know it, speak like you own it. And every single morning, remind the world who you are, because once you do, nothing can stop what's coming next.